fantastic books and where to find them. So 2017 is now a thing of the past. We are now in 2018. So I wanted to take the opportunity before we completely put 2017 to bed to just go through the top 5 books that I've read last year. So a lot of books came out in 2017. I do think out of my top 5, only one was not published in 2017. Obviously, there are a lot of books published in 2017 that I have not read, that I even maybe own, and I might like some of them better, but I didn't read them last year, so they don't count. This is no particular order, it's just literally the order I got them off of my shelves in. We have Invictus by Ryan Graden, and this is the super shiny cover, so I'm going to blind everyone. Yeah, this book was unexpectedly really, really good. I mean, I thought I'd enjoy it anyway because it was described as like Doctor Who meets Firefly, or the Firefly crew as teenagers in the TARDIS. And it was really, really, really good. It was one of the longest reviews I think I've probably written. Yeah, it was just a really, really good book. It was enjoyable, it was a perfect pace, and it was funny. It's not my kind of book normally, but yeah, I absolutely loved it. So, next is The Loneliest Girl in the Universe by Lauren James. Another book that I did not expect to absolutely love, and another shiny cover. There are a lot of tabs in this, and it's actually quite funny to go back and look at the tabs because a lot of things I moaned at were like a deliberate thing, if that makes sense. I can't explain too much without ruining the book. I have done a review on this book, as I have with Invictus as well. It is such a great book. It's quite a small book as well, so it's like, I think everyone should read it because it is nice and easy to read. It gave me nightmares. It's like the first book in a long while that's given me nightmares and genuinely terrified me. It's really, really good. So yeah, again, I recommend you check that out. Obviously, I'm going to recommend you check all of these out. This is one I think that wasn't published in 2017, and that's A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness. This book absolutely 235% ruined me. I cried like a hungry, angry baby reading this book. And I think it has destroyed a lot of people. I loved meeting Patrick Ness actually at Yelk last year. If you haven't seen the video, I managed to meet Patrick Ness and tell him that his book made me so sad that I put it in the freezer, which is a Friends reference. And he got it, and it kind of made my day. So he's actually signed my copy, which is brilliant. And yeah, I haven't seen the film because the idea was I was going to read the book and then watch the film. The book broke me so much I'm not going to touch the film because I don't think I'm going to be able to handle it. Our next book is Caraval by Stephanie Garber, and this is one of the first books I believe I actually read last year. For those that are interested, because it's a UK edition, I got the rose on front of mine. Mine is from Fairy Loot, and so it's got like a signed book plate, but I also managed to meet her and get it signed by her as well, and she is lovely. Hearing about the struggle she had writing and publishing this, and just the way she just sounds amazing. She's like, I think, one of my favourite authors that I've actually met, and I'm super excited about Legendary coming out this year. Especially the covers anywhere near as gorgeous as Caraval is. I've had to resist buying all of the different covers and rereading it. I think I read this in like 2 days, which is super quick for me. But yeah, I think if we had to pick numbers, this would definitely be at the top of my top 5. I think this or the next book. And that is Strange the Dreamer by Lani Taylor. I originally, I think, thought that it was something to do with the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy, which I hadn't read at the time, but owned and had heard of. And I assumed it was a new one of those. And then I got it in Fairy Loot, and it is so good! Not that I didn't want to read Daughter of Smoke and Bone anyway, that was already on my to-be read list, but this made me want to read them immediately afterwards. Because the way Lani Taylor writes is decadent, it's beautiful, and she could describe like a pile of rubbish and it would sound amazing and sensuous and magical. So this is one of my favourites, and because I got the Fairy edition, it's got blue sprayed pages, all my promo stuff falling out, and then it is, obviously it's been signed by her as well, so I got to meet her, but also it's the nice art at the front there as well. This is one of my favourite books. I actually got this with 2 of my friends for Christmas as well, because you have to read it, it's so good. And again, there's going to be another one of this. I think the second one's going to be called Muse of Nightmares, and I haven't when that's coming out because I need to get on that. So they were my top 5 favourite books of 2017 that I got to read. I do have 2 honourable mentions. I have Heartless by Marissa Meyer. This is one I think that also didn't come out in 2017, but I found out about it then. This was one of my favourite books, Naked. It looks amazing. I'm so chuffed with how pretty this cover is, and I'm glad I didn't wait and get the UK paperback edition, which is very nice, but it's not as pretty as this. One of my favourite standalone books. The end made me sad, even though I knew it would happen. Honourable mention because it was really good, and I'm now interested in loads of Marissa Meyer stuff. My last honourable mention I feel a bit salty about, and that is Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare. Cassandra Clare is basically my favourite author, and this book destroyed me though. I mean, when I did the first review, I wasn't that sure about it. Straight after I read it, I wasn't that keen on it. It felt like it took a long time to read. The audiobook was amazing, but it felt like a bit of a slog. And then after I finished it, and it blew me away. Some of the twists and things that happened absolutely blew me away, and it gave me my first proper book hangover I've had in years. I think I went a good 2-3 months without when I read anything. I could not touch anything else. I just wanted more Shadowhunters, ironically. I am super pleased however now that we don't have to wait 2 years for another one. We're getting it this year. Queen of Air and Darkness is out this year. So, yeah. It's like the longest book I think I read last year as well. It's pretty hefty. But yeah, honorable mention to that as well, because I did, in the end, really enjoy it, and it broke me. So, honorable mention for books that break me. So last year was a really good reading year for me. I was just getting back into the throw of everything, and now I am hopefully very ready for it. Although I can't remember half the books that are coming out this year that I'm excited about. So what did you guys read that you liked in 2017? Feel free to, in the comments below, give me your top 5 favourite books that you read in 2017, and we can compare and maybe you'll influence some of the books that I read in 2018. Until then, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up. If you really liked it and you haven't already, give us a subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!